At 6 in the morning, Antwerp still looked polished and sleepy above ground, but beneath the streets a different city was already awake. Inspector Lena Vermeer stood at the edge of an empty service corridor and stared at the broken concrete where a tunnel had been discovered only hours earlier. The passage was narrow, reinforced with careful timber supports, and cut with a precision that made the city's security experts uneasy. It did not look rushed. It looked rehearsed. The first rumor said the thieves had come for the largest diamond vault in the district. The second rumor said they had already taken something and vanished. Lena trusted neither. Rumors always moved faster than facts, and the diamond district survived by turning panic into procedure. She walked the length of the tunnel with Bram, a retired engineer whose mind had an annoying habit of noticing what others missed. He crouched beside the wall, ran a hand over a seam, and smiled without humor. This was not dug by amateurs, he said. But it was not dug to reach the vault either. Lena looked at him. Then where were they going? Bram pointed upward, toward a point far beyond the guarded buildings and camera towers. Toward an old warehouse on the other side of the district, one that had been scheduled for demolition after the annual trade fair. By noon, the warehouse was searched. By evening, the answer was waiting under a false floor in its basement. Not stolen diamonds, but empty security cases, forged transit records, and a complete map of the district's patrol rotation. The tunnel had been a decoy, a stage prop built to pull every guard, reporter, and investigator toward the wrong footprint. Lena studied the papers and felt the shape of the real crime settle into place. Someone had wanted the experts to believe they were looking at a classic tunnel job. In truth, the tunnel was only a distraction built to hide a larger operation, a quiet exchange of genuine stones for convincing replicas, carried out above ground under the cover of the alarm. The final twist came from the security chief, who had arrived breathless and offended, insisting that nothing had been lost. He was right in one sense. The vault holdings were intact. But the record showed a single missing shipment from 3 nights earlier, signed off by a clerk who had taken emergency leave and disappeared the same day. Lena followed that lead to a train platform outside the city, where a modest man in a grey coat stood among commuters with a paper cup of coffee and a face that no one would ever remember. He carried no diamonds. He carried time. He had bought enough of it for the stolen stones to leave Antwerp long before anyone began searching beneath it. At dusk, the district lights came on one by one, bright and orderly, as if nothing had happened.